Louisville. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the Louisville Cardinals and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, this is a real test this season for Ole Miss head coach Pete Golding. As you know, a very dramatic and emotional breakup with Lane Kiffin last year, but the players rallied around Coach Golding to make a run in the college football playoff. Now, can he sustain that? Can the players sustain that? And can he build a quality program and keep Ole Miss in that playoff picture? Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. So Louisville's offense who will have the football first. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
Well, this is one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but David, he better have a clock going off in his head in this one, because this is one of the elite pass rushes in the entire nation as well. Their D-line is absolutely stopped and
turning it on. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
This offense is going to challenge the defense with their assignment football in the option game, and they're doing it here early in the first quarter. Great job by the quarterback, making all of his reads. Nobody accounting for the pitch guys, so you flip it out to him, and a nice gain offensively here. This is something the defense now is going to have to contend with for the rest of the game, trying to stop this option attack.
Looking deep. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So Ole Miss offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. We got a duel in this game with two of the better tight ends in the country. Off-play action on first down. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll send the tight end in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. Knocked down for the tackle. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. The Rebels will call on their punt team. Oh, right through his fingers, he muffed it. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They'll start on the ground with Brown. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Throws to the back. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the offense back onto the field. The run inside. It's Lacey. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Guys, let's take just a second and talk about Ole Miss. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last.
Makes the grab in their space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And one thing I'm really interested to see is this Ole Miss offense post-Lane Kiffin, post-Charlie Weiss Jr., and they always find wide receivers. Palmer, it's amazing. They've had a knack for it. Was that Kiffin? Was that Weiss?
Maybe a crease. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right
under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Now the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Cook. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Fires it down the seam. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Seven-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. And the Cardinals will hustle to the line. Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Here comes the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They booted away on 4th down. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Rebels offense is back on the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Pause to fire on second down. Makes the grab on the left. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Defense in press coverage. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Fires to the tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. He'll keep it on second down. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Rebels! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hughes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. Here's Brown to begin the drive. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Going to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He goes down immediately, but boy, he knew where he was on the field. Just enough to pick up the 1st down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hand off for Brown.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been out. They force another incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Showing off the arm. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
The ball was incomplete. I think you got to give a lot of credit to this defense up front. That pass rush, they were coming on that play. Got after the quarterback, got in his face, and did not let him feel comfortable.
Looking to scramble. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Louisville! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Alexander. Racing down the left side. Past the 30. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Rebels.
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive and spin the football, try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Coming out with it, it's Hughes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first,
breaks into the open. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Here he comes with the return. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. That's caught. It's Gibb. Wide open spaces. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Rebels come to the line on the heels of that.